Hey everybody, I have a just because layout for you today. So I have a certain companies and products that I absolutely love. And I'm not on their design teams or anything. I buy their stuff and I love their stuff so much. So I pulled some of that out. I pulled out a monthly kit from Simply Stated Design. I think it was from April or May of last year, and I didn't get a chance to play with it at all. I pulled out some wood veneer and some acrylic from Colorcast Design, and I have these photos of me and my sons and my nephews and some friends when we took a trip to Pittsburgh, and I thought that they would go really well with this kit. So that's what we're going to play with today. I love Simply Stated Designs kits, and she has a couple new ones that just came out, and this is usually what makes me stash dive and create with stuff. So she has some new ones that came out that I really want to buy, but I don't dare add more to this scrapbook room until I actually use some of the things I've already bought. Same with Colorcast. So that is what kind of pushes me to be like, instead of buying stuff, let's create something with what I have. So this huge die cut, I love it. I did accidentally tear one of the little thin pieces as I was kind of moving it around and deciding where I wanted it, but no worries. It comes together really easy. I just kind of pieced it back, those two little pieces back together. I love these really delicate die cuts from Simply Stated Design. They're really, they're a little fiddly, but so delicate and so pretty when you get them down on a layout. Like, they're so pretty. So I just adhered the little hexagon shape. I didn't adhere the two big floral pieces because I'm actually going to tuck some things underneath those. I'm mostly going to go ahead and work with the tone on tone pattern papers that were in that kit. Not that the designed pattern papers aren't gorgeous, but I tend to be a B-side girl, so here we are. I'm going to pop 4 photos on this page, and I put them towards the bottom of that large die cut piece because I want to add this acrylic piece from Colorcast Design. And this is a little bit large, so I spaced it all together so that I could fit the 4 photos and the acrylic piece sort of within that hexagon. Not 100%. We are kind of deviating out of that little hexagon a little bit, but for the most part, that's where we've got everything placed. So once I fidget with this for a while and figure out exactly where I want the acrylic piece and the photos, I'll go ahead and adhere those down. And then I'll go ahead and go through all of the supplies. So Simply Stated Designs does their die cut packs amazingly. Like, they're so good. They're chock full. I mean, just full of die cut pieces. They come in different sizes. There's some words, there's some icons, and of course I am the biggest fan of Colorcast Designs. I will link both these websites up for you in the description box, but honestly, I know that the Simply Stated Designs kit was a monthly kit. I think it was May's kit from last year, so that they don't sell those as one-off purchases. You have to buy a subscription, which I highly recommend. I had a subscription, and like with most subscriptions that I purchase, I get so many months of stuff and then it starts to pile up, and then I'm like, oh, I can't go back and resubscribe. I had to stop my subscription, use some of the products, go back and resubscribe, because that's just how I roll. But their kits were gorgeous. I loved getting them, and I thought they were absolutely beautiful. So I would recommend their kits to anybody. So I'm just filling in, right? I want this beautiful layout to be full. I want to kind of stay within that hexagon, but I don't care if I cover it up a little bit. And I want to add some dimension to the 2 clusters that are already there, in addition to some other little clusters. I love how this layout turned out. I think it turned out great, and I am all about these 2 companies. I just adore both of them. Most of my favorite companies, I have now had the privilege of being part of their design team. With the addition this year of Paper Rose, I am now definitely, like most of my favorite companies, I have the privilege of being on their design teams right now. There's just a couple. There's actually 3. I can name them off. Simply Stated Design, Colorcast Designs, and Kiwi Lane, where I am not part of their design team, but I love to buy their products all the time, and I think that they're fabulous companies. And I actually enjoy having a couple companies hanging around here that I don't have to, I'm not on a schedule for. I can just play with their stuff and create with their stuff and tell you guys how much I love their stuff and purchase their stuff, that kind of thing. So that's nice to have. I am going to add some wax seals here. So I found 3, and what I did was I chose ones that were like kind of gold and metallic. There's teeny tiny little pops of like yellow or gold in this collection, but then I also added that warm wood piece up at the top, so I knew I had to bring in a little bit of warm colors. I also inked my photos edges with some vintage photo distress oxide ink, again bringing in some of the warm. So I wanted to add these wax seals, and at first I was like, I'll just add 1 or 2, and then of course I decided on 3 because that's me. And I can't create a layout without tiny sparkly bits. So I went through my Spiegel Mom Scrap stash, grabbed some cute little sequins. These are sequins, I can't remember the name. They're ones that were designed by me, but Jody has retired her sequin mix part of our company, so it doesn't matter. You can't get these. Haha. So they're from my stash. Man, it's the cold medicine. I have cold medicine on board, and I think it's making me a little loopy. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and add little sequin details to sections of this layout, and that's where we're going to call this one all done. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this quick, easy, gorgeous layout. I love, love, love this layout. I love these products. I think Simply Stated Design, they are so good. Have a wonderful, wonderful day, everyone, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye.